when you are trying to read a new piece. First, as I said, you got to know the game in order to rig the game. So, what are the things that you think you can be wiped out, or like we call it Zuma?
Each player, each hand like plays the same thing up and down.
Yeah, only moves up and down. So that's a very good point. That's a very good point. So when it moves up and down, what is the indicator, the coordinator that determines if it's moving up or moving down? Out of every four notes of per bar, which note dictates that? Every four note, which note? Yes, the bottom note, or you can call it, yes, actually, very correct. The bottom note, or the downbeat. If you're looking at me horizontally, it's a downbeat, the first note. If it's, yes, the bottom. So, in a way of speaking, the bottom note or the downbeat notes, they are the navigator. They're the pinpoints. With those pinpoints, you can map out a imaginary route. You can kind of like even like know the piece, or you can just significantly simplify the music by 75%, because you don't have to think of every other three notes once you knew where to start it. Oh, this kind of like memorization technique, or this kind of like thing is what I mean in real in professional piano performance, or in basic composition. If you are a composition student, you know this. It's called structural thinking, or structural. I mean, those points that were called, they're like structural supports. They were like the leading notes, or reciting note. If we're living 350 years ago, they were called reciting note. Now they're like called the leading note. Mark that it's different than the leading tone. The leading tone means it's a weak beat, but the leading note means it leads every pattern, everything. So I would like to invite you. Let's all name the leading notes in the right hand. Forget about the left, and let's move. Just look at the right hand, and then tell me about it. So we have. Can you hear, or no? Can you hear? Yes.
Yes.
So we have all these fancy things. What I'm asking you to do is try to ignore the rest of the notes other than the leading tone that I was playing, and then name it. Just tell me the letters. For example, we have C, E, D, and something. Ready? Let's give it a go. I'll play. You guys call it out. Again, I don't want all the notes. I want just the leading notes. Am I clear? The downbeats. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. C, E, D, C, C, E, D, Hey guys, you keep talking even if I'm not playing. Yeah, thank you for doing that. Let's do it one more time. And to spice things up, we were gonna do this for 3 times. The second time, really try your best to memorize it, because the third time I'm gonna ask you to close the book and do it again. And to close the book and sing it only from your memory. Or if you want to play it out, be my guest. If you can do that. And oftentimes, a man's got a game. Yeah. This is something I often do with my students. So normally I have some small cash. So basically I have $4 here. Whoever, after the third time, whoever thinks he can memorize the piece, and then play it on the master keyboard. Remember, just get remember only the right hand. I'm only asking the right hand.
Oh,
I know it sounds easy. Yes, can claim that little cache as a little
which key?
the original key.
Oh, original.
Yes, I just want to have you guys to give it a try.
I'll do it. I'll try.
Should I not call you guys? Because you guys seem like you already know how to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a bad time to put out the money, but the money is out already. So
Yeah, go for it.
Can I go over there?
no. Let's wait until we done this first.
Oh, wow.
Second time, and then someone's gonna come upstairs and play that.
For the test, though, we have to do both hands, right?
Yeah, for the potential, you have to be both. You have to do both, and you don't have to play it with your memory. But I'm trying to make a point here.
Yeah.
With $4, which seems like a reasonable wager to do. I mean, it's because you. I mean, last time I got $10, so that's my smallest event. So don't consider yourself lucky. You ready? From the top. Again, we say the name while play only the downbeats this time. Ready? Look at the score. 3, 2, 1, go. C, E, D, C, C, E, D, C. B something, B something, repeat A something, repeat A something, and go down, and you have to end. Yeah, this is how you end the piece. Yes, very good. Now, for the third time, shut your books, close the book, right hand only. I really don't want to see any books. Yes, thank you.
I'm closing.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yes. Thank you. Ready?
Secret.
Yeah, only play the downbeats. I don't even want you play the rest of the notes. Ready? 2, 3, go. E, D, C, C, E, D, don't. Go down. Bless you. Down. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, you guys did it. That is the memory. And while we're doing that, you notice that you notice, I mean, that by only asking you to play out the structural points, the structural supports, we were not ignoring, being negligent of the melody. In fact, the melody kind of like sinks in. The melody itself, da 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 da, as an entire melodic line, as a phrase, it serves a certain. It has a certain means. That, I mean, when you hear that da da da, when you hear the shape of the melody, it's like, I mean, you don't have to necessarily really point it in your head, paint it in your head. I mean, it's like it just, I mean, automatically comes out. But the thing that you really have to forcefully to memorize is the leading notes, because this is what our mind does to us. You know where you start, you can finish the phrase at a very respectable, amount of time and notes. That's the whole point. I mean, I was just doing it to my other student like for the last hour. He was playing a Bach fugue, and he couldn't start a phrase right in the middle. So we're trying to fix that by creating more support, more places that you can really grasp on. Thank you. Now, for my for the prize winner, I'm gonna ask someone to play just the right hand. Score closed, book closed, and then just play it. You guys have to decide. I only got $4. You guys have to decide who wanna. What?
I'm going.
Okay, if I have like 4 people, you guys can share those $4.
I say we each get $1. So the 4 people who do it, everyone gets $1.
Am I going first?
Just go first.
Okay.
The right hand. don't know how that goes, but you know,
Alright, where's the headphones?
I put it out loud.
Oh,
I put it out
Okay.
loud. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Thank you. That's great.
Yes! I get $1?
Yes. You have others? I mean, you don't have others. I mean, that's good. Good. Woo! Well, I don't decide if you want to play pepper. Just come on. Right hand. Memory. Anytime. That's pretty. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Where's my dollar? What? Oh no, that's.
Five. I was like, we can have 5 people.
I wish. Sorry, I don't have. I saved this cash for last time I played Texas Hold'em. Yeah, I mean that's the money I had left. Ready? That was done very good. Thank you.
No one else clapped. I thought it was good.
Dollar.
You want to do it? Thank you.
I might as well try.
Okay, so keep it trying. That's done beautifully. Get that.
Give me $1.
Yeah, over there. You know you played the first bar wrong, right? You know the first bar is not da di da di. It's not C E G E. It's do mi re mi C E D E. That's the that doesn't mean he ain't breaking the law. So yes. Okay, that's so that's a fun little activity. Yeah, that's a fun little activity. I mean, to do. I mean, you notice. I mean, what a simple, puny banknote can do to people. Well, it's a joy. It's a joy. And listening, you're learning something that should finally pay out. Maybe, yeah. If it's gonna finally pay out someday, when you're working as an instructor or playing something, the keyboard, associated, and why not? I mean, getting a little reward right now. So thank you for your participating. That being said, I mean that's the basic logic. That is, I'm trying to think. This might be only only the starting. Everything you do, I mean, like the thing that's in my structural point goes. You know why? That's my structural point. Those are my structure. Then you can hear it. Professionals, I mean, we use this to eliminate most of our work to do. And even, I'm not saying, I mean, okay, I'm saying once you master this kind of like technique, it not just doubles. It not just doubles. It goes. It enhances your practice, the efficiency of your practice by a figured number, by a figure. It is so good that you no longer fear of memory slip. You no longer having doubts or hesitation when you get on stage because You don't have like 1,000 notes to memorize. You have this many little, and these many little notes happen to if you got them woven together, they map out the entire picture like the dots. That's the beauty of this. Too bad sometimes people forget how to do it.
Yeah.
Yes, sometimes people forget how to do it. Now let's talk about the left hand. The left hand follows a different pattern, which is if the right hand is C major, what's the left hand doing?
It's weird.
It's like the
Yeah, it's like E frigid.
yeah, good job. E frigid, yes, correct. I haven't tested that yet, but I think you're right. Like like that one, right? Yeah. Is that frigid? You sure?
Yeah, because it's flat.
Yeah, that's right. I never memorized that. After 30 years, I should have known that. I really have to go check Google every time. There's no shame in checking Google.
No, there is.
Yeah. That. But when we're playing a piece like this, especially when hand move in unison, or whenever we're doing this, there's one thing we have to know. And it's a simple rule. I urge you guys to mark my next words. While the melody, while our mind only remembers the melody. Our minds only remembers the melody. Our brain must focus on what is not standing out. No one would sing this piece as di da di da, as mi so si la so fa. No one would sing this piece on their left hand. It's just weird. This is what we hear. Right? This is what we hear. And as human beings, we have developed this sense of this sensitivity of higher pitch. Maybe before evolution. Seriously, we just love a human. We love a high pitched voice because it's important. How many? It's a melody. How many of you guys learned right? A melody. How many times? The melody. That you remember this on the lower register. So pretty much not. It's not that common. It's always on the top. That means you can easily emotionally accept the melody when you hear floating above the other notes. You can easily get that memorized. But in the meantime, your brain should really be calculating what's left out. The left hand, the bass notes, the accompaniment, the sub voices, whatever you call that. The thing that you cannot hear so clearly is the thing that you need to think double harder. I don't remember how many times I've told my piano students I need to do that. It's like some of the people I've already taught them for 3 years, right? If they started in 2020, and now it's 2023. I've got 6 semesters with them already. I still work on their left hand almost every single lesson. For example, my student today, always the left hand. I had no problem with his right hand. Right hand sounds perfect. His left hand, if I stop him somewhere in the middle of the piece, he doesn't know where to start again. So you need to know that left hand. The left hand bears a lot more information than you can think. Now we put our hands together. Hands together while you're in the surface, with thumbs next to each other. So if the left hand goes like my man here said, E frigid, the right hand, they go really next to each other. It's kind of like the tetrachord, but it's not tetrachord. When it's like 5 notes in a row, it's kind of like them together. Together. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes. Okay. Oh yeah, quintachord. Wait, is that a real thing? Me neither. I gotta Google. Yeah, quintachord. Yes. Yes. Although nobody calls it octave like octachord. Nobody said. Yeah. So when you have that, We're listening to the right hand. The left hand simply follows in the same manner. In the same manner. And now let's give it a try. Ready? Put your hands there. Original key. We're not even doing transposition yet. 3, 2, 1, go. Move. Move down. And down. The only time your left hand face voice is taking what's that called? It's taking charge, control of the melody. That's the only time it does that. Yes, that was done very well. Now, another dilemma or puzzle that puzzled people for a long time is like, we have opposable thumbs. Primates got opposable thumbs, but how come the fingering on your both hands when we're playing something in unison they are different? How come? How come they're asymmetrical? That's also that. I don't know if you guys ever thought about that, but when I thought about it when I was younger, so I Googled, and I noticed there were examples. There were there were research on that topic, and the only thing is it changed the way I think. So I'm gonna share that. I believe it's University of Illinois. There's one DMA research paper that talked about that the asymmetry and the symmetry in keyboardist playing. It digs up what they dictate what their thinking is. So when we're playing the piano, we're not actually thinking correspondence. From like 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 5. We're not actually thinking thumb to thumb, index to index. We're using a cylindrical system. So these are your two cylindricals. I mean no harm, guys. I mean no harm. These two fingers, if you think them as a pole, at the axis on your hand, and imagine you're playing like a Microsoft, like a flying piloting playing game, like a air shooting combat game. So you can, if you lean towards your left side, you notice something. Use this as the pivots, as the pillar, the axis, and lean left. What you get, the fingers that you get, it automatically would be your right hand is leaning towards your thumb, and your left hand is leaning towards your pinky. They are different fingers, but they operate in the same direction. Now, if we lean back, left hand will have pinky, and then right hand thumb, and then we link to the next one. Roll to the next one. Left ring, right index, and then mid finger again. Happy coincidence. Again, no offense. And then keep going. Left index, right ring, and the last one to the other side of your hand. So this leading system, and it's automatically generated fingering as a natural consequence is what is the cylindrical. Yes, the system. This is the actual instinctual, our physical approach on the piano. When I read that research, I just realized something. I started as a pianist, as a Russian school pianist. Back in the 90s or late 80s, you know how China, we had a very close band with the USSR, before and after and stuff, right? It's that story. I'll tell you a little more later. Russian, my Russian teacher for my first 10 years, he taught me that way. I think he didn't start playing the piano. This is not my training. My training goes. This is my. This. You guys can see my hand. You noticed I wasn't even playing the piano. I was literally. How should I say it? I was like throw my hands under the bus. I was literally like rolling on top of it like a wheel. Yeah, like that wheeling thing. That is how I started. So in the very concept of my first piano experience, piano isn't supposed to be played out. It was to be rolled out, unfolded, in a way of speaking. Oh, by the way, we still teach like that in Russian schools. This is still how they started. Again, it's very different than the Western approach. You guys know I'm not questioning or selling something. I'm just saying this is the simple truth. That's how it started, and it has a lot to do with because if you think that way, you don't have to work on the hideous. Okay, 5-1, 3-3, 1-5, 2-4. You no longer have to do that. You can just let it roll. Let the stamp be stamped, and then voila. That's it. Thank you guys, and thank you for staying for the lecture. And now it's time for the quiz. One last thing to do. I give you, so I get to choose what key, right?
What? I thought I said
Yes.
Were you tricking us?
I was like, no way I'm gonna do it.
No, man, I was talking to the cab. Of course I'm gonna choose F for anyone, but would you cooperate just a little bit smart on everything? Yes. Thank you, man. Name and everything.
Really quick, do you want it like this, or do you want my left hand down here?
You can do whatever you want. If you want to play a 650, it's fine. If you want to do yes.
Okay, I'll do this then.
Okay, wait. I'm almost ready here. Where's my quiz number? With quiz number 5. Thank you. Name, please.
My name is Henrik Fermin, and I'm gonna be doing.
Wait, what's going on?
Is 5, yeah, right? I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, what's going on? Okay.
Is it not working?
It's working. Why is this
Okay.
Chinese? I didn't.
I've
Well, I'll give you a 95. But if you
Yeah,
want to
sorry.
you want to redo it really quick, I can get a 100.
Sure, I'll try. Yeah, I didn't move my hand down far enough. My bad.
You can play louder if you want. As well. Yes. Now we're talking. Thank you.
Yeah, yippee.
Quiz 5. Have a next weekend. It's Mid-Autumn Festival in Lunar Year, so happy full moon day or something. Anytime.
Matthew Kavanik, quiz 5. Sorry, that sounds wrong. Is that right?
That was correct.
Okay. Must be.
100. Thank you. And you guys, if you think you played by memory, thank you. Yes. You guys do know how happy I am. See you guys are doing it like memory. You're like, it's working, niece. It's working. Can I have your name to the camera, please?
My name is Pepper. This is, I don't remember which quiz. Quiz 5.
You know that name is not for me, it's for Cam, right? Okay.
I figured. I'm like, you know my name.
Yeah. F major, please.
Oops.
Thank you. Your fingering is bizarre, but you sound
I know, I've done that since like I was 4 years old. I just never learned differently, so now when I
the hard
try.
ones what the hard ones.
Yeah.
You can't deny it. Thank you. See you next week.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, can I have your name in the can?
My name is Natalie Garnes, and this is quiz number 5.
You mind if I call you Nat sometime?
That is perfectly fine. Okay.
F major, please.
May I begin? Excellent. Okay.
Thank you. Especially, that was really good. I'm giving you 100 not because of you, it's because you didn't stop when you messed up. That's good stage performance.
Thank you.
That's good. Thank you.
All right. See you next week.
See ya. Hey, man. What up? May I have your name to the can?
Jordan Calhoun.
Okay. Anytime. Yes, that's actually good. That's just actually good enough. That 2 points is because you panicked.
Yeah.
Don't panic. That'd be great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next week. See you. You guys know if you get 92, 95, 98, and 100, they'll just they look A, right? They're just A, basically. You won't see the actual score.
Is it both of them on there?
I'm sorry, what?
Both of the hands on there?
Yeah, both of them. No, not both of the hands. Do the same thing. Like you have to. I mean, yeah. Make sure they're in the sixth, right? No, the left hand is not on F.
Oh.
Because even in C major, the left hand is on E. So if it's in F major, left hand is on what? C to E is a third. So F to what?
Third.
Do you need another moment?
Is it A?
Or yes, it's on A. Yeah. Yes, correct. Can I have your name to the can?
Mitchell.
Thank you, Mitch. Come back later, Mitch. Thank you. Come back later. Please? Yes. And add that B flat to the F major, please. Hello, can I have your name?
Sam.
Sam to the cam and
Sam to
F
the
major.
cam. Okay.
Thank you. That sounds way. This piece is sounding way too easy for you guys. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Terry.
Okay. You're welcome. You read a lot of Dr. Seuss lately. That's why.
You're reading a lot of Dr. Seuss?
For my son, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, for your son, sure. Okay. Pages at 121.
You know I don't read that for myself.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
I have parrots. Anytime.
Asher Saracen? Quiz
5.
5. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm
It's
terrible.
cool. It's cool. Thank you. That's why I said you gotta pay more attention on the left hand. But that was great. Thank you. Okay. Hello.
Here for redemption from last week. Okay. Also, the staccato marks, do they matter at all?
Not really.
Okay.
I don't even play the staccato mark because I mean, when I'm trying to teach the rotating, it's a lot easier to go with legato.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. And then also, like, is it okay if I play in a higher register? Does
Of
it matter?
course. Of course. Yes. May I have your name to the cam, please?
My name is Carolyn Childry, and I'm doing quiz 5.
Thank you, Carolyn. Let's give a go. Okay, I'm gonna give you a 95, but please slow down next time. Just slow down. You gotta. Yeah. That was too fast.
Yeah. I was good before.
You don't practice this fast?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Always 90% on stage. Always.
Right. Okay.
You don't know about playing fast. I mean, you don't know how fast I can play, and you don't know how many times I failed myself because of.
It was more so about nervousness, but you know.
I know. Yes,
Yeah.
Yes. Don't worry about it. Yeah. No problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
Oh.
All right. Hello. Name in the can, please.
Jaden Oliver.
Hey, man, Jade. Let's give a go. F major. See, that's smart. He's mapping out all the notes. There ain't no law says he cannot do that. Think. Fix that by yourself. Correct. That's how you do it. You gotta fix that. Yes. 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 Sometimes we have like programming mistakes because we know we're going have one finger on the black key, but our mind is tricking us. Oh, which finger? Which black key? You know, that happens. That happens. Good job. Thank you. See you next week. Hello. Hi. Oh, this time I really know how to spell your name. That, right? Okay, hi. Can I have your name in the can, please?
My name is Yuvia Castillo.
F major. That'll be 100. Thank you. That was done very good. See you next week.
When I'm playing. So I just gotta get out of the habit, like, trusting my gut.
Yeah. A memory. Good for you.
I might as well challenge myself. Right.
Also good for you. Yeah. Oh, your name in the can, please.
Emma?
This is M, and let's go. Thank you. I was kind of when you had to when you tried to figure out the last two notes, which one
Like-
is going black key? Yes, please. That is good actually. It's better
It was
than
a
doing
healthy
nothing.
mistake, but
It's
it
a
was
healthy mistake. Yes.
that was still a mistake than the
No.
regardless.
Okay. In piano, I mean, we see things very differently.
Mm-hmm.
I still consider this class is not just a bunch of people learning how to play basic notes. You're all down, so you can't even learn it on a book by yourself. You pay your money for a better outcome. I still consider this as a group performance piece, the whole experience. And for me, when you're performing and if you can make amends, right? Outside, that's very important. That's why I never punish people for making healthy mistakes.
Yeah.
But sometimes I punish people for playing, stylistically wrong, correct. I don't know how to
Like
even say it.
absurdly wrong.
Absurdly, I've punished people for playing, even if they play everything right, but
Not
they're
understanding
ripping off
the
the
music.
system.
Yeah.
That's not performance. What you did was a performance. Sorry, I was talking everybody else tonight. Thank you. Next week.
You jinxed me.
You're welcome.
Hello, name me the can.
Hello,
Hello.
my name is Daniel.
Hey Dan, let's go. That would be 100.
Thank you.
I admired that. You know what I admire that. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too. Have a good one. But this time you guys really try. Maybe it's a good thing not making any mistakes. Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah. Thank you. Hello. Name in the town. Please.
My name is Nathan Rivera. This is
Hi, Nate.
5.
Quiz 5. F major, please.